Hello everybody, this is Miss D and we are going to read The Really Rotten Princess and the Cupcake Catastrophe. It is by Lady Cecily Snodgrass. Ooh, worms, bug juice, dirt. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to bake with those. Regina was being punished. The royal unicorn stable was a mess and it was her job to clean it up. But in spite of this nasty task, she was happy. The other princesses were calling her the really rotten princess, and she loved the name. Now she just had to live up to it. The next day in class, Miss Prunerat was giving a lesson on the best way to capture the heart of a prince. After all, it was a rule that every princess must someday find her prince. The princesses all tried guessing. Pretend that he's smarter than you. Nag him endlessly. Zzz. She's snoring. Act just like his mother. Toast his marshmallows. Surgically remove it from his body. But Miss Prunerat said they were all wrong. She informed them that there was only one sure way to capture a prince's heart. Cupcakes, cakes, pies, and cookies. And here is our textbook, Recipes to Bag a Prince. Miss Prunerat passed out the books and each princess chose a recipe to make. Princess Dragon Breath made s'mores with toasted marshmallows. Princess Sweet Pea built a 10-layer sponge cake. And after putting on a hairnet, Princess Lovelylocks began braiding a loaf of challah. Princess Wishlicious went right to making a wedding cake. He'll love how eager I am to get married. Meanwhile, Princess Seafoam decorated her donuts with a nautical theme. Once you've caught them, training them is easy. Miss Prunerat was already looking forward to next week's lesson. Regina's first thought was to make something disgusting. But she knew everyone would expect that, so instead, she baked the yummiest looking cupcakes that anyone had ever seen. They were perfect. At first, no one wanted to taste them. Then, Princess Somnambula woke up and took a nibble. It's not bad. In fact, they're really good. They're good enough to sell for money. Even Miss Prunerat took a small taste. Sell for money? The thought of money got Miss Prunerat's attention. After all, kings and queens hardly ever pay their tuition bills. We sure need the money, but who would we sell them to? And she has a paper that says wizards gather for annual convention. Then Princess Wishlicious had an idea. We could sell them to wizards. Miss Prunerat thought it was a wonderful plan. The princesses all agreed. Regina was happy to share her recipe, only no one noticed that she made one change at the end. You know what this says? Barf sprinkles. Oh boy. The next day at the Wizards Convention, the cupcakes were put out on display. The wizards came out of their first meeting and they were very hungry. As they lined up to buy cupcakes, one of them recognized Regina. It was her parents' court wizard, Meldemar. "What are you doing here?" Meldemar knew she was up to no good. He tried to stop the other wizards from eating the cupcakes, but he was too late. "Don't eat them. She's rotten. Oh, look at them. Ugh." And when wizards get sick, all sorts of things can go wrong. Magic spells flew this way and that as the wizards lost control. Princess Wishalicious ended up with a zipper where her mouth had been, while Princess Seafoam was turned into an oyster. Princess Dragon Breath could suddenly belch fire. Princess Somnambula was transformed into an alarm clock, and Princess Sweet Pea turned a bright green color. Oh, Princess Lovelylocks knew something about her had changed, but wasn't sure what. Oh, she doesn't have any hair. Luckily, Valdemar was okay. With a wave of his wand, he changed the princesses back into their old selves. My hair! Is it time to get up? Ugh. Whether they wanted to be or not. Valdemar knew full well who had caused this mess, and he knew just how to punish her for her dire deeds. Raising his wand high, the wizard pointed it at Regina and transformed her into the tastiest looking cupcake ever. The perfect punishment for a really, really rotten princess. So that was an interesting book. The Really Rotten Princess and the Cupcake Catastrophe. Thank you for reading along with me. Bye-bye from Miss D.